phones. Um, the mortal enemy of any minister, youth team, youth leader. Um, it can be a great tool. It could be a great asset for them to be able to use their Bible to look up definitions. But in all honesty, it's one of the biggest distractions that the youth face. And you know, if you look into the other videos, we're trying to give them an experience that they can take away and be away from the world. And of course, the phone is the biggest connection to the world. Whether they're going on Instagram, whether they're going on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, you know, even getting blown up, their phones blown up by their friends. We don't want them to miss out on their opportunities and the experiences that they're going to be able to have at camp, the conversations they're going to have. We don't want them to miss those because they're on their phones. So, you know, we specifically designed the schedule, the camp schedule, to allow the students to have a little bit of freedom with their phones. But of course, there's going to be times where we encourage them to turn off their phones, put their phones away, or leave them in the cabins, leave them in the charging portions, and just, you know, give their full attention to what's going on. Whether it be games, whether it be speakers, we want them to be engaged as much as possible. And of course, going back into the other videos, if they're bored, well, that's our opportunity that we get to talk with them. That's our opportunity we get to pour into them. So don't feel like, you know, you're taking away their whole world, but look at it as more like you are encouraging them to be a part of something better than the world, which is, of course, that relationship with God that we've been talking about. So on your schedule, you're going to see specific times for when the students should have their phones and when the students are going to have their phones, you know, put away. So just encourage that, push for that. Next, we'll be going over, you know, our guest speakers, our guest time, and yeah, so stay tuned.